When the parrot said hi, I was shocked. I didn't know parrots could talk. So I get into my pocket, I pull out an AK-47. Yeah, it was small, but AK-47s are lethal. I don't know how to shoot. I had just stolen this gun from my friend. I don't know what he was doing with guns. He was like 7 years old. I don't know who his father was. He might have been some guy who deals in the dark web, but I don't know. So I take this gun and immediately I shoot the parrot and I miss. But the gun has a recoil. So the gun hits me and I fall backwards. And then behind me there is a hole. I had not seen the hole. It's a borehole for water. So my head is inside, I'm upside down, and I'm holding myself from the top of the borehole using my feet. Like I'm dangling downwards, just about to fall. So I start screaming. And I scream and I scream and I scream. Then my father comes and asks me, "Are you trying to drink water like a dog from this well? What the hell is wrong with your mind? It's too deep. What if you follow or if you fall inside there? Who is going to pick you up?" So he's angry, pulls me by my legs and throws me in the farm. Then I fall onto a pineapple tree. Like these these pineapples were huge. Like we were living in a pineapple plantation. And then there was some sisal next and some cactus and everything. So I wake up from the banana leaves scratching my face. I wipe. I have a big injury here on my neck. And then as I'm walking, I meet the friend who I stole the AK-47 from. And I forget that after shooting the bird, I had left the AK-47 on the ground. So I go back quickly, hoping no one has seen it. Then I find my dad holding the AK-47 like he's a soldier. I'm wondering, "Dad, what are you doing?" Then he points the gun at me and he's about to pull the trigger. I'm like, "Dad, stop, I'm your son. Who do you think I am? Leave that thing alone, it's dangerous." And cockily says, I know. I have owned an AK-47 for the longest period in my life. Have you never checked my bedroom? I'm like, "No, you told me never to get into your bedroom. What do you keep there?" I thought I was a gangster here with an AK-47. I was going to surprise you. "But don't shoot me." And he pulls the trigger and the bullet passes just right next to my neck. I'm like, "Dad, are you crazy? Are you trying to kill me?" And he says, "Yes, you are a total imbecile. You are a bastard. I wish I never gave birth to you." I'm like, "No, just tell me to go away or call the government. It might be willing to take me up." Then he points the gun at my head. Then I run at him. I knock him in the leg, and then he starts limping. And then he drops the AK-47. So I take it and run, give it to my friend. My friend is like, "What the hell? Why did you take my AK-47? My dad is going to be very angry with me." My dad is a senior police officer in the big cities of this country. So I'm like, "What the hell? Why have you never told me this? Cool. Like, I never thought of you as a cool person, but you're cool now." So I go to the bus station, I take a bus, and then the driver in this bus is drunk. And then there is a very beautiful woman next to him. And she's just looking at him, and he's vomiting and all that, but he's trying to drive. And then there are people in the bus who can see exactly how the driver looks like, but no one cares. It's like, how do you let such a driver drive you? So right now I'm about 9 years old, and I'm looking at this. I'm saying it's not normal. So I go to the driver's seat. I open the side of the door, and I pull him out and drop him on the floor. Then I go and sit on the seat, and I turn on the ignition. He had stopped for a few minutes. I turn on the ignition, and I'm ready to drive. Then this lady looks at me like, "Hey kid, you are younger than my son. What the hell are you doing here?" I'm like, It's safer for me to drive this car than this guy. Don't you see it? Don't you see it yourself?" And she's like, "Okay, try it." But the passengers in the back of the car would not handle it. Like, I'm sober, I'm not vomiting and everything, but they will not trust me uh, to ride this vehicle just because I'm small. That's discrimination based on age. It is not appropriate. They all stand up and start screaming like I'm about to murder them. So I get out. I'm angry. I remove my shirt and throw it away. And now I'm just walking. And then there is some mud on the side of the road. I look at it and I'm like, the Bible says you were created out of this mud. I wonder how this mud tastes like. So I take the mud, I put it in my mouth, and then it tastes like I don't remember what it tastes like flour, like like salt and sugar and everything. Let me just say it was the sweetest mud I've ever taken. So I continue eating mud, eating mud. Then I see my mom coming from the corner. She gives me this eye. My mom has this eye that is scary. I quickly stop eating the mud and run home. Then she comes, stands at the door, and now she's holding a belt. I'm wondering, this belt is for my father. This is what my father uses uh, to punish me and to discipline me. Now it's my mother holding it. On the other hand, she's holding a cooking stick. I'm like, today is not gonna be good. Today is not gonna be good. Wait, and then I still have mud in my mouth. And she's like, who gave birth to you? And that's the question she asked. I'm like, what the hell, mom? You gave birth to me. At least that's what you told me. Am I adopted? I'm like, she's like, shut up. Who told you to be eating mad like I don't give you food in this house? So she told me to shut up, so I don't answer. Like, oh, you've now become an adult. You don't reply when I talk. Now she takes the cooking stick, gives me one whack on my head, and the cooking sticks breaks into two. She's angry. She's like, "You just broke my cooking stick." I'm like, "Mom, I'm the victim here. I'm suffering. The the cooking stick is all your problem. Absolutely all your problem." No, she doesn't want to hear it. She takes the belt, the side with the metal, the metal buckle, and hits me right in my face with it. My lip breaks and it starts bleeding. It's like, how do you have the audacity to bleed? Imagine now she's blaming me for the bleeding. I'm like, Mom, you're a horror movie. I'm out of here. I ran between her legs, up and out, and say, I'm not coming back to this home, Mom, and I'm reporting you to the police. So I ran to the police. I tell the police, my mom is beating me. And then the police are like, what did you do? I'm like, why is that the kind of question the police should be asking me? You're supposed to be protecting me, not asking me what did I do. Why is the mistake always mine? Is it because I'm small? And I tell them all that. I'm very angry. Like, calm down, son. Calm down, son. What happened? It's like my mother took. I exaggerated. Now I'm like, no, I have to make sure these police get put my mom in prison. I'm like, my mom took an entire djembe and hit with me on it on the head. Even the metal part of it broke down. You see, I'm bleeding here. And the policeman looks at me like, that's a very small thing. A whole djembe would make you die. I'm like, okay, she didn't do that. She hit me with a belt. High police says, that's what normal parents do around here. You are a spoiled kid. You think you can be beaten. So I'm angry. I'm angry. The police has a pistol strapped to his waist around here. So I quickly go and grab the pistol and I shoot him with it. And he just touches his head slightly and there is nothing. There is no hole. I'm wondering, this pistol is fake. Why are you policemen carrying fake pistols? It's not working. It's like those are rubber bullets inside there. It's like, why the hell would you have rubber bullets? Now I'm angry. I walk out of the police station. They are not helping me. So I go and tell my dad, and I'm like, Dad, my mom just beat me up so badly. Can you help me? Can you help me beat her up as well? It's like, don't talk like that about my wife. It's like, okay. So your wife, your son, your wife is more important than your son, or am I not your son? My mom mentioned something about, yeah, something that made me think I might not belong to this family, or I was a mistake. I hope I was a mistake and I'm not adopted. Anyway, it's okay even if no, that would be a bit sad. I would want to know my real parents. Anyway, I'm done. I go to the kids. The kids are playing football, so I'm angry at these kids because they're having fun and I'm suffering. I go and take the ball away from them. And then I start running away. And they all follow me. Daddy, daddy, daddy. I keep running. And then I'm this fat kid. So I'm running and my hands are flapping, my legs are flapping, my head is flapping, every part of my body is flapping. And these are swift kids. They come and outrun me. And they all run away. So I stop. I'm wondering. I thought they were running after me. What the hell just happened? Then after that, I hold the ball on my head. I try to do some head bops, and no one is interested. I tried to do some pepeta. Eh, I mean, I was doing good. I would do 5, and the ball would run away. Then the smallest kid in the group comes back. He's like, "That's my ball. Give it to me." I'm like, "Who the hell do you think you are? I'm a real gangster. How dare you with your small body think you can come and tell me this ball is yours? Once I touch something and you are smaller than me, it becomes mine. I own everything that you own. I definitely own you." How the audacity? Everyone ran away and you have the audacity to come back and tell me the ball is yours. So this small boy just he he like leans forward and his head is facing straight towards me. Then he starts coming like a tractor. I'm like, where the hell do you think you're going? And he comes full speed running and he hits me in the stomach with his head. So I calf downwards. I'm like, oh, that was painful. You're pure bones. And there is no cushion on yourself. My fat self has a lot of cushion because of the fat I have in my body. You hit like a stone. That's like, okay, you can have your ball. You just broke. Can you take me to hospital because I'm dying? And he just smiles like an evil villain, takes his ball and walks away. After a few minutes, I go to the farm. I go to the farm next door. This neighbor doesn't like me, doesn't like our entire family for some reason. His great grandmother and my step grandmother and my uncles had a very big quarrel back in 1978. I know about it. I wasn't born, but the quarrel has lived and the animosity between the families has been there ever since. I used to get milk from him, but since my step grandmother made a comment about him in the village meeting, this guy doesn't want anything to do with me or my family. I'm wondering, what did I do to you, you filthy bastard? Why can't you just discriminate me for no reason? So I go to the cows and I start milking them from down there as I drink the milk. So I have drunk. I drank from one cow, another cow, another cow. He had like 150 cows. So I was on the seventh cow and my stomach is full. I'm breathing like this. I'm so full. I don't think I can eat for the next 3 days. This guy comes up and looks at me. He's like, Derek. I'm like, hey, boss. With some, I tried to get a masculine voice. I know I was a baby at that time, but I tried my most masculine voice like this. I tried to scare him away. Hey, he smiled. He's like, you're going to get sick. I'm like, no, what do you mean I'm going to get sick? You're not supposed to drink milk before it's boiled. I'm like, the small cattle, the calves drink the milk without boiling and they are okay. I should be okay too. What the hell are you telling me? Don't even talk to me. I hate you like I hate your family and since 1978. If I was there in 1978, yeah, I would do very bad things to you. So I walk away. Then his wife is like, how? The wife just comes out of the house like, how can you let him go like that? We need to teach this family a lesson. They cannot be disrespecting us like that. Look at even their kid. He has absolutely no respect for the elders and everything. How does he just come and do that to our cows? And his man tells his wife, calm down, my wife. Uh, I don't know what he told him. I mean, I don't know what he told her. But she calmed down. I guess that's the area. So I walk on the road and then I see a car, and the car has hit an electric post. At that time, we didn't have electricity. It was for our rich neighbors. You sometimes you're living in a small village, but there are some rich neighbors who can afford to have a transformer. When you get electricity there, you need to pay for a full transformer. So some could pay for it and they have electricity. So this rich guy, no, I don't give a shit about him. He's rich, I'm poor, and he's not giving me access to his car. The car hit a post, and the guy looked like he had lost his consciousness inside that car. So I'm looking at that guy and I'm like, hey, bro, what the hell is wrong? Are you drunk? So I start screaming. I start screaming. Then people start coming and telling me, stupid idiot kid, stop screaming. You're busting everyone's eardrums around here. It's like, look at the driver, look what is going on. But it happened that the only people who came were the poor people. So they looked at him and they started laughing. It's like finally he has learned his lesson. Like he behaves like he's not one of us here. Like it serves him right. They left him there. They didn't even call the police or the ambulance or anything. I don't know whether the guy survived or not. That's a story for another day. Anyway, that was my experience that day. And this is amazing. Thank you.